Hey, what's up, guys? Back at it again, making a quick video here. I just want to make this video. It's going to be about Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp being super silent about the Las Vegas alien case, the Las Vegas 2023 alien. If you guys remember, that's the one with Angel and his family, Angel Kenmore and his family. The aliens landing in his backyard, the cops being scared, them showing up, and then everyone kind of freaking out, going like, what the heck's going on here? It's some aliens. It blew up on TikTok, social media, like 2023, like crazy how time flies. That was 3 years ago. Sum it up as clearly as possible. Some aliens, okay, I don't want to say that, but like, per the video footage, per all that stuff, 2023, Angel Kenmore was in the backyard with his dad, his brother, working on some cars. This is in Las Vegas heat. It gets super hot over there. Freaking temperatures are up like in the hundreds at night. So they're working on the cars. It's like midnight. All of a sudden they hear like a boom crash in the backyard. They look around and they see a freaking like a blurriness in their vision, a blurriness, I guess, in the land in front of them. In the space in front of them, like in their backyard, excuse me. And then they see like a freaking like 9 foot like alien gray, just like with like crazy eyes looking at them, doing some crazy stuff, like doing like mind control and stuff. But anyway, there's video footage of them like filming it on their phones. And then there's footage of like them filming like the freaking backyard. You can see like some shape or apparition like peering over the freaking fence. Kind of crazy. And then there's footage too of the cops showing up, them being scared, making like I guess like joking about, going like, dude, don't call us, don't call us if they come back, you guys take care of it yourself. So like they were scared as heck. I know it's funny, but they were super scared. They're pulling out guns. They're going like, yeah, F that. They're pretty packed, dude. Like they were freaking, those guys were packing, man. Like those guys were carrying some heat. Like they had they had like 10 handguns. No rifles, but yeah, those guys had some firepower. And then, yeah, so then that happened. And then there was other videos too. Go on the YouTube channel, Quirk Zone, and then look up Scott Roeder too. Scott Roeder, videographer, crime scene investigator type guy. He works like the criminal justice system. But look it up on his channel and Quirk Zone and other ones too. But like, there's other videos that kind of were pieced together. There was like objects being seen at that same time, like in Vegas, at that same, and in the vicinity of the area. So they're thinking that like, here's a crazy hypothesis that like, it was a freaking like UFO that crashed in their backyard. And then like all of a sudden that's when the aliens popped out. And then there's other like videos that are like corroborating that whole event with like, you know, the UFO being seen in other parts of Vegas. It's crazy. Look it up. It'll take you like a few hours, but like, yeah, anyway. So getting back to the point, Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp, super well respected in the UFO community. I actually got into UFOs because of them. And I've read the book by George Knapp, Skinwalkers at the Pentagon, and then Skinwalker Ranch. They're really well respected. George Knapp, super awesome journalist. I've seen all his videos. He's been doing this since the 80s, so you can't really say anything bad about that guy. Jeremy Corbell, he's like his protege. He's been making awesome videos, documentaries about UFOs, aliens. He actually has spoken. He's been on Joe Rogan, same with George Knapp, but he's spoken with like Commander Fravor, Alex Dietrich, other people in the UFO community. So they're like heavy hitters. But the point of the video is that why are they so quiet? Why are they so silent about this situation? You know what I mean? The Las Vegas aliens. I think I'll just say it. I think pretty much it's going to be called, what is it called? Catastrophic disclosure. Catastrophic disclosure where like, you know, the cat's out of the bag instantaneously. No ifs or buts about it. Aliens are real. Aliens are here. They've been visiting our planet, or NHI, whatever you want to call them. That video proves it. If you look at the video again, go to Quirk Zone. I'll post a link here in the video too. Scott Roeder. But there's something in that. There's something in that fence. There's something in that backyard. And then there's other things like Angel was supposedly like threatened by like the men in black, like people. The word on the street, if you kind of like are following this topic, is that he was threatened to shut up. There was a News Nation investigative report about him. They interviewed him. This was like shortly, like a year after the incident, but like he kind of changed his story on air, saying that like it was demons. But then word on the street is that he was told to change the story to make it seem like it was demons. So to kind of throw off the trail. But again, Men in Black or government official, CIA, who knows? But like, I think Men in Black, that's separate from CIA. I think those are probably like, I don't know what those guys are like. But look up Men in Black. That's another topic in itself. Men in Black. That stuff's crazy. I'll make a video about that too. There's a lot of good videos about them. But supposedly they're like, some of them are aliens or some of them are like super high level like CIA people. But I guess Angel got threatened to like change his story, and like he was threatened to say like it was like demons. So that's to throw people off the scent. But yeah, again, why is George Knapp, why is Jeremy Corbell, why are they so silent on this case? Anyone who's anyone knows that this is like freaking high priority case. This one's some good evidence regarding, ET or NHI, and it's right there in it's right there in the freaking public. It's right there in front of all of our faces, and like no one's saying anything. No one's talking about it. There's only a few YouTubers and like people on like the internet, Reddit, etc., UFO Reddit, that are talking about this stuff. But and then it's just like people don't take it seriously. And I'm not one to just believe stuff on like, oh yeah, someone told me, I'll just believe it. No, look at the videos yourself and be your own judge. So again, why are they so quiet? Why are they so silent about this? I guess we should ask ourselves. So I don't know. Just want to bring some attention to that. I don't really have much to say. Again, well respected, both those guys, George Knapp, Jeremy Corbell. Some could say that maybe they're being threatened. I don't know. Maybe they're like being threatened by like higher ups of the government or I don't think Men in Black, but they're so front and center of this that like, you really can't touch them. With Jeremy Corbell or George Knapp, if anything were to happen to them, like say they were to disappear, like self-inflicted gunshot wound, like suicide or whatever, I can't say that word, but they're too big. You can't touch that, or actually you can. I mean, wasn't like freaking Epstein, wasn't he choked in his own cell and he's already like front center? So anything can happen, but yeah, maybe they were threatened, who knows? But yeah, just want to bring that up. Like, why are they so quiet about this? Yeah, that's all. See ya.